welcome back to the third part of this video. Today we're going to be doing all the diagnosing and final testing of a EarthCraft house, and it's pretty much the same for any green building program. As I mentioned, these are third-party verified programs. Ed Foskey here is with Energy Radar Corp. He's my third-party verifier, and he's going to be conducting some testing, and he's going to explain to you the reason and what we're achieving. Thank you.
The first test that I'll be conducting is called the blower door test, and what this actually tests and measures is the air leakage within the house, because you want to have conditioned air flowing through your house, not air that's coming in from the outside, especially on a cold day when you're trying to heat the house, for example. What we do is, with the first test, is we depressurize the house. By pulling air out of the house, we can see what amount of air leakage there is within it. Okay, we depressurize the house at this point. You can hear the noise of the fan. The actual reading shows that about 205 cubic feet per minute. I'll take that back. At 50 cubic feet per minute, it takes about 205 pascals of air pressure blowing across that fan to pull that, which is a really good test. This has air leakage in your air duct system. The idea behind this is you want to make sure that all of your conditioned air is going into the proper place in your house. You want it going into your living space and not into your attic, or if you have a crawl space, into your crawl space. We measure the leakage. You want a percentage of your floor space, the total air pressure percentage leakage, to be less than about 10%. On this house, when we tested it the first time, it was a little bit under 9%. So we're going to run one more test just to make sure where we're at. Okay, what I've been doing up here is checking and measuring the insulation. The insulation should be, for this house, should be roughly 10 inches to 12 inches deep, which it is. And it should be very smoothly spread throughout the attic to give good coverage and to give good insulation quality, to make sure that the hot air of the attic in the summer does not mix with the cool air of the house that you want to have in the summer.
Well, we're at the end of our final inspection. We've conducted many different tests over here and observation. Ed Foskey with Energy Radar is my third-party verifier when I act as a builder, and he can tell you a little bit more about those final inspection sheet and worksheet. Ed? There's
one worksheet that's just a simple checklist that focuses on things like the air sealing of the house to make sure that it's airtight, the insulation to make sure that the house is insulated properly, the heating and cooling systems to make sure that they're installed properly, that they're airtight, and then of course the indoor air quality, which is very important just simply because you want to have clean air that you're breathing inside your house. So this final inspection sheet is, you did one at pre-drywall, and right, then you're coming back and checking off all those items that needed correction or were not done at that point, correct? Correct, yeah, we check items that either needed to be verified at final or that were not correct at the time of the initial inspection. Fortunately, I can say for this that at the pre-drywall inspection, everything was as it needed to be at that time. There's also about a 10-page worksheet that we go through that has about 700 lines of items that can be scored for earning points to try to earn the EarthCraft certification. There are 3 certifications, which is the standard certification, the gold certification, and the platinum certification. The platinum certification is very extensive, has certain points that have to be met, plus a very high score of quality, a very high score of green building, a very high score of sustainability, and a very high score of energy efficiency, as well as water management and anything that can make a house a safer, cleaner, more wonderful house to live in. After doing the final test, tallying up the score, this house not only meets but exceeds the standard for the Platinum EarthCraft certification. Actually, both houses that we inspected today not only met but far exceeded those requirements.
So you would say that as a homeowner, if you were in the market for buying a house or wanting to build a house, having a house built to this standard, would it give you some comfort level of that you're making a wise purchase, or?
It would give you a very it'd be a very comfortable house.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a house that would be very efficient to maintain.
Okay.
It would also be a house that would be very low cost to live in, because it's designed to not have to pay a high electric bill to heat and cool your house. It's designed to not use too much water, to keep your water bills under control. It's designed to control a lot of wastefulness, where a lot of standard construction is not designed for that.
So you would say that having a house certified by a third party is a plus for, you know, a home buyer, I guess. Not knowing a builder, or not knowing which house you're buying, who built it, having that seal from a third party is definitely a plus, correct?
I believe so, yes.
All right. Well, thank you. Again, as I said on the other parts of the video, this is just one green building program. The core of all the programs is similar. They've got different items that they look for, but in any event, I'm Luis Emery with Emery & Company. We specialize in green building construction, home energy auditing, and real estate consulting. If you have any questions, and feel free to contact me about either this homes or any project that you're working on. You can reach me in my website, which is www.emeryandcompany.com or emerygroup.com. Thank you for your time.